And a good afternoon, soccer fans. Welcome to the Fountain City here at the Columbus Civic Center, where the third and final matches of this President's Day week
in all things, that, Lord, we would bring glory to your name, Lord. Just be with us today, Lord. Protect us, Lord, and we ask that your Holy Spirit would fall around this place. Lord, we ask it in Jesus' name. Amen.
David Keys of Smith Station Baptist Church. Ladies and gentlemen, will you kindly stand and remove your caps as we honor America in the playing of our national anthem.
All right, we are moments away from kickoff on the pitch. Harrison, what do you think so far about this matchup? What does Columbus need to do to get the victory against the second best team in the NISL?
Columbus just needs to play their game. Had a great last two games. They're on a streak. They should be feeling hot, and they really just need to come in here and again look to assert their control in the game.
Now Columbus, this is the second time they've played Rome this season. Rome defeated them 4-2 in that first game that we did on the 17th, MLK Day. Carly Banks got a goal. She is the leading goal scorer for the Rome Gladiators, third in the NISL with 8 goals. They know that they got to mark her, but you also have other players like Allison Weatherington with 3 goals and Kaylee O'Connor also with 3 goals. But we have a little goal scorer of our own, Harrison, Olivia Gerald. 10 goals, tied with Ashlyn Jones for the lead in the NISL.
Yeah, no, but both sides have attacking ability, goal scoring ability. It's really going to be, I mean, who shows up, which individuals put on a performance, and can the teams, stay behind the ball in defense and be creative on offense.
Columbus rides into this contest with a 3-game winning streak. This is the third and final matches of this weekend. I'm so excited to be here. I'm also excited, Harrison, that you're joining me up here in the booth. I know you had a busy day yesterday. As we'll get into that co-ed tournament. I actually saw you play. You have some skills when it comes to soccer.
Well, there's a reason I'm up here and not down there right now.
Okay. All right, so Carly Banks, the leading goal scorer for the Gladiators, will kick things off on the pitch as Rome will be going from right to left on your TV screen. Columbus is in their traditional navy blue jersey with the Boot Cards logo in the front of the jersey as the team sponsor. As the refs get ready to blow the whistle, we are underway here at the Civic Center. As Gachman gets it right back on the near side, takes a couple of dribbles over. As Rome is going to try to press. Let's see if Columbus gets on it, but here comes a breakaway for Rome and a save by Riancho.
So Columbus already doing a good job, really keeping shape, but as you see there, one mistake by one player, and there's a shot.
Over to Emily Burke. She was the hero against that Memphis game on Friday night, scoring the overtime goal. She's getting the start for head coach Galindo. Here comes Olivia Gerald and a save. Right away, Olivia Gerald wastes no time with the shot.
Yeah, that shot was well placed, on target.
All right, that was a good stop by Victoria Saw, the goalkeeper for Rome. And there's a header, and Riancho with a header herself.
Yeah.
Brady kicks it out. Looks like Rome is going to try to play possession, using the wall there. And a little tangle up. But they'll play on. Here comes Rome. Using the boards off the glass. And Aaron Brady clears it out. Yeah, Rome gets it right back.
Yeah, after a quick, after feeling each other out for the first minute, they're getting right to the action here.
And we're going to have a free kick coming up for Rome. So we are underway here at the Civic Center. Deflection off Gerald. And Columbus gets it right back over to Goss. Goss, a couple of dribbles. And there's a pass right on target for the goalkeeper, Saw. And Gachman has it, being challenged by Burke. Rome has only played 4 contests here in the NISL. Here's a breakaway, Olivia Taylor just off the post. Conway, back over to Gerald.
Yeah, some harrowing defense early.
And Bria Riancho, she got a quarter off yesterday against Fayetteville, given Haley Ryan was in relief. Gerald's shot attempt just wide. So far, Olivia Gerald with 2 shots on goal.
Yeah, I like that play there. Hit it straight up the middle, draw those defenders, one step inside, but immediately play it to the outside, find yourself in space, take the shot.
Got a line change for both teams. Brianna Conley checks in, also Megan Byers. Brianna Conley, she's had an impact. She's only played 6 games so far, but she has had 2 goals, 5 assists. Here comes Rome on the attack, and Columbus right there defensively. Very disciplined on defense.
Yeah, they're keeping good shape.
Weatherington. Lauren Mitchell. Shot attempt, and that is just over the crossbar.
Yeah, I have to wonder if she was really aiming for the glass there.
And they take advantage of those rebounds off the glass. Indoor soccer, they play the glass a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Emily Burke. Little touch back over to Brady. Brady had the night off yesterday. Back in there. Here's Gerald, left-footed strike just off the mark. And then Brianna Conley with a goal!
Oh, what a quick little tip of the toe roll to the outside. Quick shot, rebound. She was right there, stepped in.
Harrison, I'm a stats guy. Brianna Conley's got 3 goals on the season, giving her 8 points. But Olivia Gerald, she gets credit for the assist, I think?
I believe so. I think you get assists off of rebounds.
Okay.
Not 100%, but the goal there was definitely right place at the right time.
1-0 Columbus. As they are in the zone right here, and then Kalia Utsi just clears it out. Kalia Utsi checking into the game for the first time. She had a major impact yesterday. As the rotation for head coach Galindo, Utsi did not see any action in the Memphis game. saw action in Fayetteville. Kaylee O'Connor, she's got 3 goals on the year. That's Weatherington. And there's a steal by Utsi. Here comes Columbus on a counter. Conley. Megan Byers, there's a 50-50 ball, won by Byers.
Oh, a little miscue there.
Yeah, Rome's going to get it right back. O'Connor. Right into the corner. Back to Connor, left-footed strike. Columbus tries to get it out of the zone. And there comes Brianna
break.
Conley on a breakaway. It's a 1-on-2. Now there's 2 players back. Over to Megan Byers. There's a shot just off the post. And there's a rebound deflection. And Rome is right there to clean it up.
Yeah, coming off on the break, she saw she still had a man in front. Oh,
Ooh, took a bad deflection. Byers just using the board.
yeah, but I like how she waited for her other player to get up there. It looks like they were trying to get one more up, had a little trip in the midfield. I don't know if she got caught up or if that was a little turf monster, but just didn't quite get the numbers up.
Look at the discipline, Columbus's defense. They are just moving all over the field. All Columbus players are in Rome territory. That's just incredible when they're that disciplined on defense.
Yeah, I love to see that high
Ooh.
energy, high pressure. That's really the only way you can play in this sport.
We're going to get a free kick coming up for Rome. They drop back. Anytime the ball gets cleared out, they drop back.
As a team.
Yeah, as a team. So they're getting ready to build the wall. Here comes the free kick for Rome. Chrissy Davis is going to take this free kick. Looks like they're going to do a set piece. Olivia Taylor, deflection. There's a shot just off the mark.
And doing a really good job defending the rebounds, Columbus is.
7:55 here in the first period. Columbus with their early 1-0 lead. Gockman in the middle. Good defense by Brady. Ariel Jones checking into the game for Columbus. Another player that did not see action against Memphis. Yeah, the question was, here's Utsi on a breakaway. Kalia Utsi, there's a deflection, and still in play for Columbus as they get it back, playing the possession as Brady drops back over to Goss. She's got some room. There's a shot attempt just wide.
Looking for the wall pass. Again, keeping pressure
Nice
on,
steal.
winning the ball.
And using the wall, Emily Burke. Some good footwork.
The skill didn't quite work out there.
Rome is just going to take it across the timeline, try to set something up offensively. Carly Banks, leading goal scorer for the Gladiators with 8. It's getting double teamed.
Oh.
That's a player you want to mark. I mean, you score 8 goals on the team. I mean, of course, Columbus is going to be all over. And that goes out of play, and that'll be a delay game. There'll be a free kick coming up for Rome. Here comes, and there's just off the mark, Lauren Mitchell. 6:07 as Olivia Jarrell back into the game. Columbus on a 3-game winning streak. Would like to make it 4, especially against the team with the second best record, winning percentage-wise in the NISL.
No doubt. Question is, after 3 games in 3 days, do they have the energy? And right now, it looks like the answer is yes.
They've been outstanding defensively, great discipline.
Yeah,
Just
patient, staying, goal side of the ball, as we like to say.
and a good rotation with all the players.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a nice deflection, and Rome has a scoring opportunity. Deflection by Conway. Goss trying to clear it out of the zone. Taylor. Here comes Rome. Couple of dribbles. Torres. And
she gets around to the
easy play by Riancho. Conway over to Gerald. Long pass over to Brady near side. Brady's going to take a couple of dribbles. Goss is going to track it down off the boards. And a nice steal by Gockman. Here comes a breakaway.
Through.
It's a one-on-one. Carly Banks scores, ties it up. She had the one-on-one.
Yeah, that's where Columbus has been composed and kept good shape, but if you keep your line flat like that and everyone steps up, you have that chance of losing track of that striker, and that's exactly what happened. They let her through, and there's no offsides. So
no offsides in the indoor game. So Carly Banks, she gets her 9th goal on the season, trailing Olivia Gerald and Ashlyn Jones for the lead. For a while, Carly Banks did have the lead. She scored 4 goals that first night against the Memphis Americans. Riancho tries to just kick it out. O'Connor controlling it. Some fancy footwork, but Columbus is right there defensively, but O'Connor gets it right back over to Weatherington. Long pass over to Mitchell. Couple of dribbles, but a good play defensively, and here comes Columbus on a counterattack. Olivia Gerald, it's a 3-on-2 over to Vadney. Vadney taking her time. Rome gets right back, drops back for Brady. Good defensive play by Goins, but we're going to get a whistle. It looks like the refs will keep playing on, and here comes Rome on a counter. Over to Goins, the left-footed shot,
through
score!
The legs.
Right through the legs. And that's her first goal on the season for Michaela Goins. At the 3-minute mark here in the first period, Rome takes the 2-1 lead.
Yeah, earlier I was just going to ask, how's Rome going to respond? They've been making the game scrappy, and now a complete momentum flip.
2 quick goals after Columbus took the 1-0 lead. Rome is back in the lead.
Yeah, Columbus is going to have to settle down a little bit, get their heads back up, find a way to get back control.
And there's
Rome
a foul.
Is not making it easy.
Oh yeah, Rome is going to press. They're going to play physical. They know Columbus has got a 3-game winning streak. Rome's only played 4 games, so Olivia Gerald just wide. Ariel Jones will track this down. Less than 2 minutes to go here in the first period. Goss, Gerald trying to control it. Nice defensive play there.
Yeah, good awareness.
Carly Banks tries to turn the corner. There's a fancy footwork over in the corner, just wide of the net. Carly Banks, she's got a pretty good angle. She could have positioned that to where it could have went in, but it was just wide. Taylor, double teamed. Good challenge there by Goss. She kicks it out of the zone.
Tries to send her through, but
Chrissy Davis is right there. Saw gives it back to Davis. Davis over to Banks. Byers gets it. Shava Razy, good defensive play. Back over to Gerald. Minute to go here in the first period. Rome leading Columbus 2-1. Gerald. Couple of touches. Left-footed strike, a deflection off Rome. Razy, Burke racing for it. A deflection right to Saw as the clock winds down here in the first period.
Columbus still trying to win it high up the field. They do not like going into this second period down.
There's a nice deflection there by Razy. Gives over back to Burke.
And they'll try
drops
to
back.
create one more attack.
for Byers, and a save by Saw. 10 seconds to go. That was intended for Carly Banks, and it goes out of play. Free kick for Columbus.
And that's time.
That's it. That's the end of the first period. Rome with 2 unanswered goals now leads 2-1. You are listening to the Columbus Rapids here on the National Indoor Soccer League's YouTube channel and Beam 7. Welcome back to the Columbus Civic Center, start of the second period. Harrison, your thoughts on that first period?
Oh, it was a lot of pressure from both sides. Rome looked to make it messy after going down, and then ended up really taking momentum, taking back control, and there's a lot left to be played, but Columbus has their work to do.
Kalia Yutzi will kick it off to start the second period. Columbus had the 1-goal lead after Conley scored a goal, but Rome responded with 2 unanswered. Yutzi passes over to Conley. Conley gives it over to Brady. Brady passes to Jones. Jones back to Brady. Some good passing, nice touch.
Yeah, just looking for that opening. Don't force things.
A little too hard. I know that was anticipated for Conley.
Yeah, I think she wanted it to play a little more outside for sure.
You know, sometimes, you know, the players, they'll play it up the field to just get momentum to carry them.
Yeah.
Casey Hall checking into the game for the first time.
Yeah, with an easy win in midfield there. And
that was a
it'll
nice
go
play
right
there
back
by Rome, but tracked down by Riancho, and it's kicked out of play. And we're going to get a delay of game. Yep, it's going to be a delay of game. It's going to be a free kick at the top of the arc. So Andrea Chacon is going to take this free kick. There's a shot just off the mark. Lauren Mitchell, that's cleared out. So Rome has had their opportunities, but Columbus just hanging tight.
Yeah, Rome looking at the majority of opportunities right now.
You also got to factor in fatigue's going to be a factor.
100%.
This is Columbus's third game in 3 nights. As there was a hard tackle, Rome on a counter. Here comes Rome with a scoring opportunity over in the corner. Kaylee O'Connor drops it back. There's a play dumped in the corner, takes a weird deflection off the middle part of the board and the plexiglass. There's a header by Banks. Kicked right back to the goalkeeper.
And you can already see Columbus has changed their strategy defensively. They're pressing high.
Yeah, remember, Rome has a fresh set of legs. This is their first contest in a while. Carly Banks and a save by Riancho.
Dangerously, with the reaction, putting it back in front of her own goal. Keeper there.
Carly Banks is Rome's best striker. That's who you got to watch out every time. Emily Burke over to Hall, back over to Brady. That was a good move there by Brady. Over to Utsi.
Nice body feint. Good control, holding the ball up.
Drops it back for Brady. Brady's going to attempt a shot, and it goes just high of the mark.
A little bit ambitious, but she didn't see any opportunity to play the ball forward. Rome is holding their ground.
Well, if you hit a hard enough shot, you could go for a rebound.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's something that you could rely on, but you're going to take that shot every time you have an opportunity.
Well, either way, you have to keep it down.
Nice play there by Brady. All over Goins. Back over to Harrison. Save by Riancho. Michaela Goins. Another shot opportunity goes out of play. It'll be a corner kick coming up for Rome, as Morgan Harrison will take this corner. Pushing it forward, just wide. Byers controls it, plays the board, stolen by Rome. Goins, just wide again. Rome still has possession. Dropped back for Olivia Taylor.
I think the ref got in the way there. Really good combination play from Rome.
Nice play by Casey Hall. Here comes Columbus on a counterattack. Hall taking her time. Marked very well by Harrison. She has to drop it back to Brady.
We got a line change coming straight off.
And the captain comes back into the game, Brittany Conway. Riancho. That's dumped in the corner, hoping for a rebound. And it's kicked out of play by Conley.
Yeah, you can see those tired legs starting to come into play. A lot of Columbus players finding themselves on the ground. That's one of the first things that starts to happen. You try to get that power output from your legs, and it's just not there.
And that's what I wondered about this third game in 3 nights, is what the rotation is going to look like for head coach Miguel Galindo. Of course, we saw Haley Ryan at goalkeeper for a quarter yesterday against Fayetteville. We've seen players that played in Memphis. Erin Brady played against Memphis. She had the night off yesterday. She's playing in this game. So far, it's a good rotation, because Olivia Gerald is back into the game. Rome in the corner. O'Connor trying to track it down. A deflection. Conway gets it out, gives it over to Gerald. Olivia Gerald, good ball control there by Gerald. She has really good ball skills. I mean, not only she's our best striker, but also great ball skills.
Yeah, and good penetrating pass up the middle.
There you go. There's a shot to save by Saw. Still an opportunity. Casey Hall just wide. Conway.
A little frantic defending by Rome.
Brady drops it back for Megan Byers. There's a header there by Rome. 8:44 to go. Riancho. Rome anticipates it. Erin Brady over to Gerald. Over to Conway.
these Rapids ladies are starting to play their game again. This is how they like.
Brady and a save by Saw. Well, you know, Columbus coming into this game, I mean, they know they're playing the second best team in the NISL. The Rome Gladiators have only played 4 games, and they're 3-1 on the season. Nice deflection there by Gerald as she gets it over to Brady. Pass to Burke.
Oh.
Yeah, she got to be
Good
careful.
heads-up play there.
Yeah, she got to be careful. Carly Banks, very dangerous player. If she was able to get that, she would have had a breakaway. Here comes Gerald.
Oh, yeah, she wouldn't even had to break. She was right there.
Couple of curl moves, but good defense there by Harrison. Harrison was just at the right place at the right time as Gerald was trying to get past her. Nice interception as Goss comes back into the game off a line change. Here comes Rome trying to push it forward. Carly Banks gets double teamed, plays the wall, and just off the reach of Riancho, still in the danger zone for Columbus as O'Connor gets it.
Way.
And that is, what a save there by
Wow.
Riancho.
I had to wait and see what was going to happen. I wasn't sure if it was in or not.
Kind of remind me of a no goal yesterday that they were fighting for it right there, and it didn't cross the line. And luckily, I didn't jump the gun on my goal call. Goss over to Conway. Deflected off the board. Goss being challenged by Chacon.
Nice roll back.
Emily Burke back over to Goss. Gerald will kick it. It will still stay in play. Conway will kick it out of play. It was deflected off Rome. It will be a free kick for Columbus. Goss deflected by Lauren Mitchell, the outstanding defensive player for the Gladiators.
All right, Columbus is starting to take possessive control of the game, but they're going to need to make it happen with 5 minutes in the second quarter.
There's a little miscommunication. Gerald just wasn't ready for that pass.
And there you see some tired legs. Just
You could tell. You could tell that they're played 3 games in 3 nights. I mean, but they're hanging tough with Rome. They really are. I mean, they have an opportunity in Riancho. And here
On
comes
the counter.
Columbus. They have an opportunity. Here comes Columbus on the counter. Olivia Gerald. She's got some speed. It's a foot race. There's a shot deflected off. She was going to try to use the board for that deflection.
yeah, well anticipated by Rome.
Well, she beat her defender, and so her only play was to shoot it off the board and hope for a deflection, a rebound.
Yeah, well, I mean, a player like that always has options, but she got herself a little cornered and wanted to get the shot off before reinforcements came in, of course.
There's a deflection by Jones. O'Connor back over to Saw. Played by Carly Banks, and it's up the field for Wetherington. There's a footways 50-50 ball and a whistle.
She'll be called for the body check.
So that's going to be a free kick. 4:32 left to go until halftime. Free kick for the Gladiators.
Yeah, she probably just saved a goal there with a 2-on-1 situation on the break.
Mitchell's shot is just off the mark.
That looked dangerous from here.
Lauren Mitchell's got a pretty good strike. Kind of reminds me of Megan Byers shooting it from that distance.
Maybe we'll get one again.
Hopefully. We'll have of course, they track that ball down. I mean, there's no keeping this ball for a souvenir. Got to give it back. Jones over to Conley. Conley, the lone goal for Columbus. Utsi over to Byers. Byers controls it, plays it off the wall.
Strong off the wall.
And she did have a double team situation there She was able to position herself. Now Harrison has it. Briefly challenged by Goss. 3:29 to go till halftime.
Yeah, you can tell Goss is really trying to conserve her energy for the.
Well, that's all they got to do is just conserve their energy. And there's a shot
Oh
and a score. Harrison with the goal to make it 3-1.
Slipped it right in that top corner.
Oh, that was a very, very nice goal there by Harrison. And that makes it 3-1 as the clock continues to wind down here in the second quarter. UT gives it over to Conley. Jones, back over to Byers. Byers passes to Conley. Burke, stolen by Rome. Columbus gets it right back. We're going to get a whistle. Like you mentioned, just tired legs. That's something that you just got to watch out for, and hopefully Columbus can just hang on and get it to the fourth quarter, get some rest, and get some new fresh rotations in there.
Yeah, and I mean, last game of the series, you'll be sure they'll give it everything they got to the end. But in the meantime, they got to get there.
Goins tried to turn it up the field, but Burke is right there to intercept it. Ariel Jones. Nice to see Ariel Jones finally get a goal yesterday. She had some looks, and she finally gets her first goal of the season.
Yeah, I love that.
Nice header by Conley, but it's right to Rome. Olivia Taylor played it well. Here comes Harrison. There's a shot and a save by Riancho.
Good reaction.
I tell you, having that quarter break yesterday against Fayetteville could play in toward the later part of this game for Riancho. Emily Burke tries to turn it up the corner. Over to Sheva Razy. There's just took a bad deflection off the foot, plus Harrison with good defense. Harrison's going to get it right back.
Yeah, just Rome looking for space and time. Happy to burn both.
Gerald, there's a shot. Oh, off the mark. Another off the mark.
No!
Gerald.
Can't keep it down.
A little too much. Goalkeeper was out of play, but that was a golden opportunity for Columbus because Gerald with the interception had the breakaway and the open space. Had a rebound, and then that shot was just wide. 44 seconds.
Those are the moments you want back.
They have an open lane deflection by Columbus. 30 seconds.
Yeah, a little bit of an odd moment there where the striker was trying to press back on top, I think.
That's a handball.
Let the middle go.
Free kick coming up for the Gladiators. Harrison drops back to Harrison. Byers uses the board. Too much ball deflection that draws momentum as Aaron Brady checks into the game.
And this one will...
Gauckman, 2 seconds. Gauckman, and that's halftime. So Rome gets a goal here in the second period. They have 3 unanswered goals, and they now lead Columbus 3-1.
Yeah, I mean, Rome's in this game. Sorry, Columbus is in this game, but Rome has just made the better of the chances and taken the shots when they found space and had some great shots, 2 really great shots.
All right, so we will be back with a quick commercial break. You're listening to Columbus Rapids Soccer on the National Indoor Soccer League's YouTube channel and Beam 7.
Just imagine, no more dead zones, no more battles over bandwidth. No doubt this is the way whole home Wi-Fi is meant to be. Intelligent. Magnify your internet with Beam.
Thanks, Dr. J. My back feels so much better. Now tell me where I can go for my headaches.
Really? You don't need to go anywhere else. That's what we do.
Well, what about my shoulder?
That's what we do.
Pinched nerve?
Call Dr. J. Broadwin and Associates today.
I'm Wendy from Burgers and More on Highway 80 in Ladonia.
When I come to Burgers and More, I always get the corn dog.
When I come to Burgers and More, I always get the chili dog combo.
I always get the hot wings.
When I come to Burgers and More, I always get the buffalo wings.
We're known for our hamburgers and our country flights.
There's one more thing.
One more thing.
There's one more thing.
I always get a Pepsi.
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 We proudly serve Pepsi products, and we love Buffalo Rock.
It seems like every provider says they have fast, reliable internet. Beam backs it up with real reviews from satisfied customers. So you can believe it when we say you'll get reliable internet speeds at a great value. Because we've been here for more than 50 years, committed to improving the way our community connects. Let us prove it to you. Switch now and we'll pay up to $200 to get you out of your contract. Dependable, affordable, local. You'll be amazed with Beam. Give us a call and find out why today.
I'm Wendy from Burgers and More on Highway 80 in Ladonia.
When I come to Burgers and More, I always get the corn dog.
When I come to Burgers and More, I always get the chili dog combo.
I always get the hot wings.
When I come to Burgers and More, I always get the buffalo wings.
We're known for our hamburgers and our country flights.
There's one more thing.
One more thing.
There's one more thing.
I always get a Pepsi.
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 We proudly serve Pepsi products, and we love Buffalo Rock.
Thanks, Dr. J. My back feels so much better. Now tell me where I can go for my headaches.
Really? You don't need to go anywhere else. That's what we do.
Well, what about my shoulder?
That's what we do.
Pinched nerve?
That's what we do.
Well, what about disc problems?
That's what we do.
Sciatica?
With almost 500,000 patient visits over the last 34 years, don't just take my word for it. Ask a friend.
Call Dr. J. Broadwin and Associates today.
I'm Jataya, and I'm from Hog Rock Barbecue. We're on the 280 bypass in Phoenix City.
When I come to Hard Rock, I always get the beans and stew.
When I come to Hog Rock, I always get the chicken finger plate.
When I come to Hard Rock Barbecue, I always get the 5 chip sandwiches for $5.
I'm Peyton from Hog Rock. We're known for our 5 for $5 barbecue chip sandwiches.
But there's one more thing.
There's one more thing.
One more thing.
I always get a Pepsi.
I always get a Pepsi.
And I always get a Pepsi.
We proudly serve Pepsi products.
And we love Buffalo Rock.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
With Beam's internet speeds getting faster and faster, you'll want to explore every last corner of the internet. So you're going to need a bigger screen. You can watch anything with over 175 channels. So you're probably going to need a bigger couch. Plus, with the $500 you'll save when you bundle 250 meg internet with Digital Advantage TV, well, you're definitely going to need a bigger wallet for all your extra money. And that means bigger smiles for everyone. Move forward with Beam, your hometown provider.
IACT Health is a clinical research company that conducts phase 1 through 4 clinical studies in nearly every medical specialty. At IACT Health, we strive to innovate faster, smarter, and develop positive scientific results to help patients who need it. Since 2005, IACT has contributed to helping 80 medicines achieve FDA approval across a wide array of medical specialties. Together with IACT Health, you'll have the amazing ability to improve lives and make a valuable contribution to the world for generations to come. The only question that remains is, what are you waiting for?
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
There's regular Wi-Fi, and there's new Magnify intelligent Wi-Fi from Beam. It learns which devices use more data and knows when to push more speed to the rooms you want, automatically. Just imagine, no more dead zones, no more battles over bandwidth. No doubt this is the way whole home Wi-Fi is meant to be. Intelligent. Magnify your internet with Beam.
It seems like every provider says they have fast, reliable internet. Beam backs it up with real reviews from satisfied customers. So you can believe it when we say you'll get reliable internet speeds at a great value. Because we've been here for more than 50 years, committed to improving the way our community connects. Let us prove it to you. Switch now and we'll pay up to $200 to get you out of your contract. Dependable, affordable, local. You'll be amazed with Beam. Give us a call and find out why today.
I'm Wendy from Burgers & More on Highway 80 in Ladonia.
When I come to Burgers & More, I always get the corn dog.
When I come to Burgers & More, I always get the chili dog combo.
I always get the hot wings.
When I come to Burgers & More, I always get the buffalo wings.
We're known for our hamburgers and our country flights.
There's one more thing.
One more thing.
There's one more thing.
I always get a Pepsi.
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 We proudly serve Pepsi products, and we love Buffalo Rock.
Thanks, Dr. J. My back feels so much better. Now tell me where I can go for my headaches.
Really? You don't need to go anywhere else. That's what we do.
Well, what about my shoulder?
That's what we do.
Pinched nerve?
That's what we do.
Well, what about disc problems?
That's what we do.
Sciatica?
With almost 500,000 patient visits over the last 34 years, don't just take my word for it. Ask a friend.
Call Dr. J. Broadwin and Associates today.
I'm Jataya, and I'm from Hog Rock Barbecue. We're on the 280 bypass in Phoenix City.
When I come to Hard Rock, I always get the beans and stew.
When I come to Hog Rock, I always get the chicken finger plate.
When I come to Hard Rock Barbecue, I always get the 5 chip sandwiches for $5.
I'm Peyton from Hog Rock. We're known for our 5 for $5 barbecue chip sandwiches.
But there's one more thing.
There's one more thing.
One more thing.
I always get a Pepsi.
I always get a Pepsi.
And I always get a Pepsi.
We proudly serve Pepsi products.
And we love Buffalo Rock.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
With Beam's internet speeds getting faster and faster, you'll want to explore every last corner of the internet. So you're going to need a bigger screen. You can watch anything with over 175 channels. So you're probably going to need a bigger couch. Plus, with the $500 you'll save when you bundle 250 meg internet with Digital Advantage TV, well, you're definitely going to need a bigger wallet for all your extra money. And that means bigger smiles for everyone. Move forward with Beam, your hometown provider.
IACT Health is a clinical research company that conducts phase 1 through 4 clinical studies in nearly every medical specialty. At IACT Health, we strive to innovate faster, smarter, and develop positive scientific results to help patients who need it. Since 2005, IACT has contributed to helping 80 medicines achieve FDA approval across a wide array of medical specialties. Together with IACT Health, you'll have the amazing ability to improve lives and make a valuable contribution to the world for generations to come. The only question that remains is, what are you waiting for?
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
There's regular Wi-Fi, and there's new Magnify intelligent Wi-Fi from Beam. It learns which devices use more data and knows when to push more speed to the rooms you want, automatically. Just imagine, no more dead zones, no more battles over bandwidth. No doubt this is the way whole home Wi-Fi is meant to be. Intelligent. Magnify your internet with Beam.
And we are back at the Columbus Civic Center with the start of the second half as Rome leads Columbus 3-1. Columbus is going to take the kick at the pitch at center field.
Yeah, the second half, Columbus is going to have to find a way to take, essentially take speed and power out of the game. Third game of the weekend, they just have that disadvantage. Rome with the fresh legs, and Columbus is going to have to find a way to play smart.
Correction, Rome's going to take this kick. As it's already in Rome, Carly Banks fighting for it with Emily Burke. Burke gets it right back. Banks is still fighting. That was actually a good play there by Rome to gain possession. Olivia Taylor drops back for Gachman, and that goes just above the mark.
Yeah, that ball curling back down a little more dangerous than maybe it first looked.
So Harrison, what is the strategy for the start of the second half with fresh legs in there? They got a little bit of a break.
Yeah, well, fresh lungs, but not fresh legs. They're still going to be feeling the burn. And like I said, they're going to have to find a way to play smart, play together, and not let this game come down to 50-50 balls, breakaways, running the ball down. They're going to have to maintain control, play smart, heads up, and really make Rome do the work.
There's Goss. Over to Conley, controls it, deflected off Rome. Still in play. Burke, over to Conley. Conley dribbles, has an open lane, there's a shot just off the mark.
And I'll add that they are doing a good job of exactly that.
Hoping for a rebound. Drops back over to Burke. Burke over to Brady. Brady back to Burke. Sydney Vanny stolen by Rome, and it is a breakaway, but Burke is right there defensively.
Yeah, gets her body right between the player and the ball.
Here comes Columbus on a counter attack, and Vanny's just staying with it, but Carly Banks now has it. Gives it over to Harrison, over to the far side. Back over to Taylor. Rome's controlled the possession here in the second half.
In the first half, Columbus
yes.
with possession in the possession
yes.
here since the whistle.
Well, they've started things off like right. I mean, they've been making sure that Rome is out there. Just they got the 3-1 lead, and we got a quick line change, and there's a collision, and we're going to get a call.
No,
yeah,
says the crowd.
Yeah, the crowd did not agree with that. And Rome wastes no time pushing it up the field. Chrissy Davis. But Columbus defenders is right there. Carly Banks Over to Davis. Banks over to Harrison, deflected by Conley. Razy gives it over to Riancho. So Shava Razy did not see action against Fayetteville yesterday. She saw action against Memphis. Another one of those rotational players that Coach Galindo has got for this game. Utsi hits off the referee.
Thanks, ref.
There's Conway being very aggressive, pressing defensively, and it drops back to Davis. Good defensive play there by Razy. Davis turns the corner over to Banks.
Good pressure, no turn.
Back to Taylor. Goins uses the plexiglass. There's another shot attempt. Columbus with some discipline there defensively to get it out of the zone. Olivia Jarrell has it. So Columbus, like you mentioned, Columbus controlling the possession here in this second half. Just needs to take advantage of those line changes and just play smart, possession-oriented.
Indeed, yeah.
Because they can cut into this lead, they've got a shot.
And it's mistakes like those that hurt. You do all the work to get the ball in that position. And
it's a good bicycle kick there by Brady. Here's Jarrell with an open lane. Olivia Jarrell races, uses the board, deflected, a header, save. I think the strategy there was Olivia Jarrell was going to use the board for the rebound to try to get an assist on that play.
Yeah, it's a cool aspect of this game, having that board, but unfortunately, it's very unpredictable. You often don't know how the ball is going to come off.
Especially when the goalkeeper's in position, you have a very low percentage shot.
Well, yeah, getting the shot when it's defenders are tight on you in there, and you controlling the ball is just a reaction to a strange and often unnatural seeming bounce, depending on how it hits the frame of that wall, and it's hard to get time to control and get a good shot.
Sydney Vadney, she had an assist yesterday. Casey Hall.
Taking her space.
Taking her time. There's some space.
Good
over to
cut.
Aaron Brady. Shot, and there's a save by Saw. Still in play. There's some, there's some contact there, but Saw could not control it, and it's still in play. Casey Hall.
Couldn't bring it down for the rip.
Back over to Brady. Back to Hall. Deflected by Rome. And Rome is going to get out of dodge with no harm on that play as Columbus tries to get possession right back, and there's a whistle. Just a reminder, we also have another game in the NISL as Memphis taking on the Fayetteville Fury. We'll give score updates as that is just started. And Rome gets it right out of the zone. Aaron Brady being challenged by Goins. There's a wide open there by Goss. She has an open lane. Goss just off the mark. Anything can happen with open space.
Still on the attack. 50-50 ball here. No.
Rome clears it just fine. Another 50-50 chance. A little too much on that ball, and Riancho easy play.
Yeah, got some good bounces off the turf.
Here comes Burke. Burke with a couple of moves. Jarrell, if she can control it, she takes a hard fall.
Yeah, just got caught from the back in the shot.
Well, that's going to be a free kick for Columbus.
And a good opportunity here.
So just a reminder that the men's team for Memphis is playing right now. against the Fayetteville Fury.
Heard that.
Yeah, so we're going to have they're starting with the men first. We start with the women. And Memphis has Rome has a shot opportunity, and Riancho with a save. When you got another game going on, you got to make sure you don't get the two teams confused.
Yeah.
Gerald controls the possession. But
dispossessed in a dangerous spot. 2v2.
Rome right there. Kaylee O'Connor.
Good block of the
left-footed shot, and she goes down. No whistle. Over to Burke.
Switching field with a line change. 2 players on, 2 players off.
Here comes Goss over to Burke. Burke a couple of dribbles. That was intended for Goss, but she plays it off the wall.
Still collects it.
Brady.
And more of that tired leg action. Passes just not as crisp as they want.
Conley has some good speed right there, but back over to Burke.
Tries to turn on the wall, but just gets put on the ground.
Here comes Aaron Brady. A couple of dribbles. Aaron Brady with a shot opportunity.
And nobody there to clean up.
Just wide as Rome trapped into the corner. Utsi takes a deflection, but a steal by Columbus. There's a shot opportunity just off the mark and off the foot of Goss, and it goes out of play.
Unlucky touch.
It was just an unlucky play because the rebound was right at Goss, but it was a misfire. And Rome really dodges a bullet right there because Columbus could have easily cut into this lead.
Yeah, Columbus is playing exactly the game that they were trying to play coming into the second half. It's just, will it fall their way? Can they get that clean opportunity?
Conley tracks it down. Shava Razy over to Conley. We have a counterattack for Columbus. Conley pushes it up the field. Conley over to Sydney Vanny, a little too much mustard on it. Vanny over to Conley, there's a shot just off the mark. We have a score update in the Memphis-Fayetteville game. Just remember that it's the men's teams that are playing, and Fayetteville has the early 1-0 lead. The 2 best teams in the NISL on the men's side. Carly Banks.
What a battle between those players. Love to see that.
Brianna Conley is just, what a great addition for the Columbus Rapids. See, marking the 3rd leading goal scorer in the NISL. Conley, and that goes out of play, and that will not be a souvenir as they throw it right back. Here comes Rome on the attack, playing off the boards. Taylor over to Harrison. Too easy for Riancho. But we had a goalie battle on Memphis, the 2 best goal scorers in the league, Bria Riancho and Angel Haley. It's just incredible. And Columbus riding a 3-game winning streak. There's a 50-50 ball, and it's won by Sa. It goes out of play, which means that there will be a free kick at the top of the arc. The time is definitely winding down here in this 3rd period. 3:07.
Again, Columbus looking really strong. A lot of
deflection. Conway uses the wall. A nice header there by Rome. But it's pushed back out to Columbus. Conway. That just took a bad deflection, and Rome takes advantage. And now Rome has a possible score opportunity, which goes out of play. Columbus just maintained their composure defensively because Rome had a breakaway attempt. Casey Hall, Gerald. But Harrison, anytime you have your 2 best goal scorers out there, Casey Hall, Olivia Gerald, you like your chances for scoring opportunities. And Rome knows they have to defend them well.
No doubt.
There's a nice steal by Megan Byers, and now Columbus has a counterattack. Casey Hall has an opportunity. Shot!
Goal! Split the defenders, beat the keeper right in the bottom corner.
Casey Hall! 7th goal on the season.
Oh, that was pretty to see.
As Harrison and I are just, oh man, just beside ourselves.
And Columbus right back in it. Still down 1, but take that momentum.
What a great goal. I almost fell out of my chair.
Your chair fell.
There you go. Still in Rome territory. Wow, 3-2 is your score. Allison Weatherington just wide.
Dangerous goalkeeping.
I love that goal because Casey Hall had an open lane and a 50-50 ball.
Yeah, well, playing it back over my head, you know, she receives the ball right there, forward into an attacking position.
We got up
midfield.
opportunity. Olivia Gerald.
Chips the keeper, drops it right in.
Harrison, Olivia Gerald has just taken the lead for the top goal scorer in the NISL.
Wow.
11 goals on the season.
That is a big goal.
We are tied at 3. And of course, we're watching the other game, Fayetteville and Memphis. The men are playing first, so that could change. Ashlyn Jones could get some goals today against Fayetteville.
Oh yeah.
We're going to keep an eye on those games as well. But we got a barn burner here.
For my part, I think I'm going to stop talking about goals that happen. Just.
Oh, we're going to get a foul, but it's a whistle, and that's the sound of the horn. We got one more period left. Columbus, probably the 2 fastest goals back-to-back I've ever seen in the NISL. And Columbus ties the game after they were down 3-1. And it's now 3-3.
Yeah, 3 minutes left.
Okay, yeah. Boy, the clock looked. Are we, there's something wrong with the clock.
We got.
The clock is off.
It is.
So yes,
Yeah,
don't go
even
anywhere,
the ref
folks.
confused there.
We got another period to go. We'll be back for the start of the 4th period. You're listening to Columbus Rapids Soccer on the National Indoor Soccer League's YouTube channel and Beam 7.
There's regular Wi-Fi, and there's new Magnify Intelligent Wi-Fi from Beam. It learns which devices use more data and knows when to push more speed to the rooms you want, automatically. Just imagine, no more dead zones, no more battles over bandwidth. No doubt this is the way whole home Wi-Fi is meant to be. Intelligent. Magnify your internet with Beam.
And we are back for the start of the fourth period. Richard Holdridge, Harrison Davis. It's the Go Jump Slide third period jump around cam. Thank you to Go Jump Slide, one of the many sponsors of Columbus Rapids Soccer.
Well, this game was just given a big boost of energy.
I feel like momentum has flipped. Kind of like in that
has.
Memphis Americans game when Olivia Jarrow scored that goal with 12 seconds left to go.
Yeah, both sides are going to have to be real careful now when a game gets this energetic. They're both hungry. Rome wants the counter.
Over to Goss.
Columbus wants to get that lead.
Remember, what's at stake, Harrison, is a playoff berth.
Right.
As the inaugural season, there are 4 teams. 2 teams are going to make the playoffs. Right now, the Rome Gladiators are in second place percentage points-wise.
With a free kick on the box here.
Here comes Goss. Over to Gerald. Just off the mark.
Trying to control it.
Here comes Gerald. Defenders all over her. Still a deflection. There's a possibility. Yeah, she was hoping for the rebound there.
Yeah.
That would have been sweet. But Columbus gets it right back. Ariel Jones. Over to Gerald. Back to Goss. Gets a foul.
Fouled.
It's a hard foul. It'll be a free kick.
I don't know how fouls work. Like, is that semicircle considered in the box?
I think it'll be a free kick right there.
Free kick at the top of the box, yes.
Hey, Harrison, we got a score update. Fayetteville's up 2-0 against Memphis. Here comes Goss. Just off the mark. And it goes out of play, a little deflection.
And shots coming left and right.
Oh, this is amazing. Free kick for Columbus. If you thought those first 2 games were exciting. Here comes Gerald, open lane. Deflection, back over to Emily Burke. And dropped back for Ariel Jones. There's a lob pass into the corner. A header by Davis and a foul. It'll be a free kick for Rome.
Looked a little soft to me, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it could go either way. You know, the indoor game is physical. I
do hope she's okay.
Davis is slow getting up, but she's going to be fine. We're going to get a line change for Rome. Got Gachman being challenged by Goss. Right to Riancho. I'm guessing, Harrison, that it's...
bad giveaway by the keeper.
Yeah, it was, but Columbus is right there defensively, and they have an opportunity, but Rome right there as well, a deflection, a 50-50 ball. Columbus will get it right back as Jones turns up the field. Sydney Vadney races forward in the corner with Gachman. And Rome right there defensively.
Wow, with the energy of this game right now, it's hard to pick which team's supposed to have the burnt out legs. Columbus is pushing hard.
Well, I was talking about, like, here are the players that have played in all 9 games. This Columbus on a counter. Kalia Yutzi right
Can't
there.
Get rid of it quick enough.
Goss.
Nobody there for the rebound.
Still in play for Columbus. Ariel Jones. Back to Jones.
Right back to her.
Oh, that was just a miscommunication, but Aaron Brady gets it right back. Here comes fresh legs. Brittany Conway checks into the game. Right over.
Oh.
Conway over off the plexiglass. Gachman. Conway battle for it. Vadney. Back over to Conway, and Rome is right there defensively. Carly Banks, a couple of moves, and she's got a breakaway. It's a one-on-one. She's got the open lane and a score.
Puts it in. What an individual play.
Carly Banks has got 10 goals. That was just all talent by Carly Banks with the breakaway, the one-on-one, and she had a one-on-one with the keeper, which it favors Banks.
She couldn't have done that any better. Just beats her defender straight by, but keeps it right there in reach, and next touch is a slotted shot right into the corner.
Well, Rome retakes the lead. It's 4-3. Razy Over to Conway, back over to
Good
Razy.
combination.
Deflects off the boards. Yutzi. Shava Razy, deflection.
Shot.
Still in play. Brady. Over to Razy. Drop back to Riancho. Riancho dumps it into the corner. Just takes a bad deflection, and there's a little collision between Rome and Kalia Yutzi. Carly Banks takes a hard fall. It'll be a free kick for Rome.
Yes, that's the sort of the equivalent of boarding.
He turns the corner. Harrison has an open lane. Little low
Puts it
percentage
over.
shot, just a bad angle. Goes out of play. Just a reminder, about 20 minutes from this game, we'll have the men's team taking on the Rome Gladiators. As the men lost a heartbreaker to Fayetteville last night, 4-3, with a minute to go, but they did beat the Memphis Americans Friday night.
Yeah, it was a tough loss. They were looking to build momentum for their season, get back in it.
Aaron Brady over to Conway, back over to Casey Hall. She's got a goal already in this game. Megan Byers.
Love to see the pace of play here. One-touch soccer is...
Took a lucky bounce as that stayed in play. Back to Riancho. To Jones. So Columbus down a goal. Conley in the corner. Takes a couple of turns. There's an opportunity.
Oh, just can't connect across the middle.
Drops back to Jones, back to Byers. Couple of dribbles. There's a lob shot and a deflection. Olivia Gerald. Right there is the goalkeeper for Rome.
I don't know if she thought she was under a little bit. Oh,
There's an opportunity. Conley. Deflection. Sometimes you can catch a player napping, taking advantage. There's an opportunity here for Columbus. Played well by the goalkeeper, Victoria Saw, for Rome. Comes Chacon.
great defending, doesn't let the turn, wins it back.
Olivia Gerald and Weatherington fighting for it, and they get it right back. And who else but Carly Banks has got it? She's got 2 goals in this game. Banks drops it back to Weatherington, to Gachman.
Yeah, and they're pretty much playing man coverage on Davis right now.
That's still in play. I thought it was going to go out of bounds. Good play there by Harrison, but Conley gets it right back. She's got a breakaway. Good speed over to Gerald. Does a turn, drops it back to Burke, over to Gerald. Gerald with some moves. Conley back to Gerald. You could tell fatigue and legs are really playing a factor. Just a certain positions here. It's Casey Hall. Hall back to Gerald. Gerald makes the turn. Defended well by Rome.
Columbus has figured out how to get that ball into the middle, but they can't find someone facing goal.
Byers takes a rebound. So with 6:13 left to go, Columbus has got some scoring opportunities as they get ready for this free kick. Will be taken by Casey Hall. Over to Conway. Deflection by Rome.
I found a wall of Rome players there.
Rome very disciplined as Columbus trying to tie this game up. Well, Harrison, we got to talk about the next upcoming games. They take on Fayetteville for the first time this year in Fayetteville on the 24th. There you go, Goss and a misfire. Columbus had an opportunity, and now Rome on a counterattack. Carly Banks races up the field using her speed and agility. Byers is right there, takes a deflection off the plexiglass. Carly Banks just missed the mark. Harrison, a deflection. by Emily Burke, and she races forward, and here comes Columbus on a counterattack. Burke all the way down the field. There's a 3-on-3. Gerald, shot, just off the mark. Ooh, that would have been, if that stayed in play, that would have been a perfect rebound for Conway. We have less than 5 minutes to go, and Columbus trailing Rome 4-3.
Yeah, they're feeling the pressure of the game, but not necessarily the pressure from Rome themselves.
Taylor, open lane, Riancho, easy stop.
Very much trying to take control, but they got to get the shot.
Conway over to Goss. O'Connor deflects it, intercepts it, and Rome gets possession back. Goins, there's a breakaway just off the mark. Still in play for Rome, drops back, makes the turn, defended well by Gerald, takes a hard fall, and we're gonna get a whistle.
A little bit too much lean in that tackle. She wanted to just hold her up, stop her from running onto the ball she played, but yeah, put her on the ground.
So Columbus has had some scoring opportunities here to tie this game. They've just got to keep it close. They just get back into position, as that's a little too wide there for Gachman. Crashes the boards. Riancho's got to be careful, she's out of place, but Columbus is right there to track it down.
Yeah, we've already seen how quickly Columbus can score, but they've got to get that shot off.
That's right there for Brady. They have an opportunity here for Columbus. It's a 4-on-3. Played well by Rome defensively. Ariel Jones over to Goss.
Piercing ball.
Goss to Brady. Brady turns the corner. Brady a couple moves, a deflection off Rome.
Too many bodies.
Columbus had most of their players back. Kalia Utsi in a foot race with Ariel Jones. And Riancho, let's see if the momentum can carry for Columbus for a counterattack.
2.5 minutes, given away.
You can tell, tiring legs out there for Columbus.
Yeah, the pace of this second half is got to be getting to them.
It's been an issue. Here comes Conley. Conley over to Goss. They're going to push it upfield with 2:20 left to go. Over to Byers. Byers intended for Conley over the boards. A deflection.
Open.
Goss!
In
Open
front
lane!
of
Let's go!
Really smart play off the wall.
Columbus Rapids tie this game up. Crystal Goss with the equalizer.
Oh my goodness.
Harrison. Welcome back, buddy.
That was
4-4.
Incredibly intelligent to play that ball off the wall there. Found the player, open space.
Here we go.
Oh, that was on target.
Very on target.
Minute and a half.
Columbus has got some momentum. I know they don't have fresh legs out there, but they got some momentum back in this game.
Oh, they don't know what legs are right now.
A couple more looks. I mean,
they're fighting.
Carly Banks. Carly Banks have been clutch with 2 goals already. That's the player you got to watch out for. Rome has an opportunity. Nice deflection by Gerald. Oh, man. Harrison, we get this game into overtime. I'll tell you. Gerald. Using that. Carly Banks.
Back heel.
Hat trick. Back heel.
Made it look easy.
And Carly Banks just tied Olivia Gerald for the leading goal scoring in the NISL. Ashlyn Jones has got to be thinking, boy, I'm now in 3rd place.
Well, this is the trouble with scoring and getting on a high. You've got to make sure that you are composed and ready for that the counterattack.
It's less than a minute to go. There's a timeout on the field. Okay, so Rome has the 5-4 lead. I mean, clearly Rome's only played 4 games this season, and Rome is playing a condensed schedule. It's going to be based off winning percentage. They're only playing 16 games. Everybody in the NISL is playing 24 because they don't have home games. That's to their advantage, that they've only played 4 games. Columbus is playing their 10th game, 3 games in 3 nights.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
Clearly, as Memphis just cut into the Fayetteville lead, we're actually watching the game here as Jeff Brightwell and Tim Van Horn do an outstanding job on the broadcast. Still don't know who the Fayetteville broadcasters are. Maybe I'll talk to them one day. Megan Byers will take this kickoff with a minute to go. Here we go.
Yeah, 1
Casey
minute
Hall.
all-out attack here.
All-out attack. Riancho is out of the goalie box. Emily Burke, deflection. Burke plays it. Gerald over to Hall. Casey Hall. A deflection. Conley with another deflection. Gerald over to Conley.
Lays it off.
Casey Hall
back
to Conley. Over to Gerald.
Misses the shot.
This took a misfire off the foot.
Still there though.
They still have a chance. It's 23 seconds to go. Gerald. Casey Hall off the plexiglass. And it goes out of play. I believe free kick coming up. 13 seconds left to go.
They'll play quick.
Riancho, 10 seconds. Riancho off the mark! Gerald! Just off the mark!
Can't keep it down.
Oh, is it a golden opportunity?
On the half volley.
Bria Riancho had a chance to tie this game. 2 seconds. And the 3-game winning streak just ended for the Columbus Rapids. But what a game.
I'm
Columbus.
gonna have to let my heart rate settle.
Oh, but the thing is, I mean, I know they lost, but Columbus playing their 3rd game in 3 nights, playing the 2nd best team in the NISL, taking them to the wire, losing this game 5-4. Harrison, the difference in this game was the fresh set of legs. It was.
It has to be.
Yes,
I mean,
it had to be.
It was always going to be a factor, but honestly, Columbus did a great job, just trying to eliminate that factor. Really, it didn't look like it at times for the last. I mean, really for the whole second half, they came out pressing hard, and unfortunately. Rome just able to capitalize on every opportunity, make it count.
Well, Columbus falls to 4-6. The Rome Gladiators are 4-1. So they have the same victories as Columbus, but they lead in percentage points. Remember, only the first 2 teams will make the playoffs in the NISL in the inaugural season. Hopefully when we get more teams, we'll have more playoff teams.
Work? Is there, is it a game series they're going to play?
I'm wondering if it's
going to
be a best of 3. If it's a best of 3, game 1 will be in the team with a better record. You'll have a playoff home game, and then game 3 will be back up there. That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah, because otherwise 2 teams in a single game elimination is just a final.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, well, Harris and I have had some fun here, but don't go anywhere, folks. We have another game, the 6th and final game of this weekend. The men's team will take on the Rome Gladiators. Don't you go anywhere. You're listening to the Columbus Rapids soccer broadcast on the National Indoor Soccer League's YouTube channel and Beam 7.
It seems like every provider says they have fast, reliable internet. Beam backs it up with real reviews from satisfied customers. So you can believe it when we say you'll get reliable internet speeds at a great value. Because we've been here for more than 50 years, committed to improving the way our community connects. Let us prove it to you. Switch now and we'll pay up to $200 to get you out of your contract. Dependable, affordable, local. You'll be amazed with Beam. Give us a call and find out why today.
I'm Wendy from Burgers and More on Highway 80 in Ladonia.
When I come to Burgers and More, I always get the corn dog.
When I come to Burgers and More, I always get the chili dog combo.
I always get the hot wings.
When I come to Burgers and More, I always get the buffalo wings.
We're known for our hamburgers and our country plates.
There's one more thing.
One more thing.
There's one more thing.
I always get a Pepsi.
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 We proudly serve Pepsi products, and we love Buffalo Rock.
Thanks, Dr. J. My back feels so much better. Now tell me where I can go for my headaches.
Really? You don't need to go anywhere else. That's what we do.
Well, what about my shoulder?
That's what we do.
Pinched nerve?
That's what we do.
Well, what about disc problems?
That's what we do.
Sciatica?
With almost 500,000 patient visits over the last 34 years, don't just take my word for it. Ask a friend.
Call Dr. J. Broadwin and Associates today.
I'm Jataya, and I'm from Hog Rock Barbecue. We're on the 280 bypass in Phoenix City.
When I come to Hard Rock, I always get the beans and stew.
When I come to Hog Rock, I always get the chicken finger plate.
When I come to Hard Rock Barbecue, I always get the 5 chip sandwiches for $5.
I'm Peyton from Hog Rock. We're known for our 5 for $5 barbecue chip sandwiches.
But there's one more thing.
There's one more thing.
One more thing.
I always get a Pepsi.
I always get a Pepsi.
And I always get a Pepsi.
We proudly serve Pepsi products.
And we love Buffalo Rock.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
With Beam's internet speeds getting faster and faster, you'll want to explore every last corner of the internet. So you're going to need a bigger screen. You can watch anything with over 175 channels. So you're probably going to need a bigger couch. Plus, with the $500 you'll save when you bundle 250 meg internet with Digital Advantage TV, well, you're definitely going to need a bigger wallet for all your extra money. And that means bigger smiles for everyone. Move forward with Beam, your hometown provider.
IACT Health is a clinical research company that conducts phase 1 through 4 clinical studies in nearly every medical specialty. At IACT Health, we strive to innovate faster, smarter, and develop positive scientific results to help patients who need it. Since 2005, IACT has contributed to helping 80 medicines achieve FDA approval across a wide array of medical specialties. Together with IACT Health, you'll have the amazing ability to improve lives and make a valuable contribution to the world for generations to come. The only question that remains is, what are you waiting for?
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
There's regular Wi-Fi, and there's new Magnify Intelligent Wi-Fi from Beam. It learns which devices use more data and knows when to push more speed to the rooms you want, automatically. Just imagine, no more dead zones, no more battles over bandwidth. No doubt this is the way whole home Wi-Fi is meant to be. Intelligent. Magnify your internet with Beam.
It seems like every provider says they have fast, reliable internet. Beam backs it up with real reviews from satisfied customers. So you can believe it when we say you'll get reliable internet speeds at a great value. Because we've been here for more than 50 years, committed to improving the way our community connects. Let us prove it to you. Switch now and we'll pay up to $200 to get you out of your contract. Dependable, affordable, local. You'll be amazed with Beam. Give us a call and find out why today.
I'm Wendy from Burgers and More on Highway 80 in Ladonia.
When I come to Burgers and More, I always get the corn dog.
When I come to Burgers and More, I always get the chili dog combo.
I always get the hot wings.
When I come to Burgers and More, I always get the buffalo wings.
We're known for our hamburgers and our country plates.
There's one more thing.
One more thing.
There's one more thing.
I always get a Pepsi.
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 We proudly serve Pepsi products, and we love Buffalo